So this time of year in the UK is really dark and mucky and gloomy, and it's common practice to fit mud guards to your bike. Some people hate them, some people love them. Normally people that don't get on with them have fitted a bad set or made a bad job of fitting a set, and they've rattled and they've rubbed and they've irritated and they've sworn themselves off mud guards for life. But if you fit them properly, especially here in the UK, they can be an absolute godsend, and by far the most effective set of mud guards you can fit is a proper full length bolt-on set of mud guards like this, with the stays here that are permanently fixed to the back, to the front and the rear of the bike. They're the ones that give you the most coverage. They're the most stable when they're fitted properly, and they don't just protect you, they protect the rider behind you. And because the coverage is so full, they do protect your drivetrain as well to an extent. Some people don't like the look. You can go prettier with things like these really nice hammered Velo orange mud guards, which are really nice looking things. They've got a dimpled finish to them, which I'm struggling to show you because the camera won't focus. But yeah, they're really pretty looking things. Again, permanently fixed to the bike with proper fixings, good coverage, and they'll do a good job of keeping you dry through the winter. So those are the kind of, that's the most successful way of doing it. Just bolt on a proper set of bolt-on mud guards, full length, leave them on there for the winter. If, however, your bike doesn't allow that, there are other options, and I'll show you in the shed quickly now. Just a few of the other options. So, you've got various clip-on mud guards. Various clip-on mud guards like these. These are SKS race blades. They come in various lengths, various widths for wider tyres, and then they just strap onto your frame with these clips here. And you can see all those adjustment points, all those holes there are adjustment points, so you really can fit them to most bikes of most frames of most shapes. You can see there, if I pop it down onto the, it's the wrong size for this bike, but you can see how the fitting works on the chainstay there. Just wraps around the chainstay like that, and then you've got that adjustment, and they're a 5-minute fitting and removal. They're really easy to do. Even easier than that and very minimalist is to just go for one of these, which is an ass saver. Just tucks in underneath your saddle, and what that does is just stops the spray from coming up off your rear wheel and giving you the big wet muddy stripe up your back, which is a common sight for riders in the winter in the UK. But yeah, so there's a couple of options there really. I mean, always the best option is going to be those fully fitted guards. We'll go back out and have a look at those, but if you can't fit those, and there are dozens and dozens of different designs of these mud guards. You can see up here I've got all these different designs of mud guard up in the rafters there. Oh, this is another one that's quite popular, especially now on gravel bikes and things. So it's just a fin with a seat post clamp, so that would attach to your seat post there, and it gives you protection over the rear wheel, and depending on where you mount it, you can make it higher or lower. So that's kind of a universal fitting that works on lots of different bikes, and I've seen them being used a lot by gravel riders, again, that don't want full-time mud guards on their bikes. Let's go back out and look at those full-time properly fitted mud guards again. And the reason that most people don't want these on their bikes is because they've fitted a set before that rattle or rub. But if you fit them properly, take a bit of time, they really are an absolute lifesaver. Like I say, especially here in the UK where the winters are really soggy. So what do? Do you fit mudguards? Do you go full fender? Do you go crud catcher? You go with a set of clip-on guards on your aero road bike? Or do you not bother with it? Do you just embrace the winter, embrace the muck, and just clean your bike more often? Let me know down below in the comments, as you always do, what your opinions and options are for mudguards.